everybody, welcome to Keeler Crafts. Today is going to be a little bit different. I decided this morning that I wanted to be a little more organized in the way that I go about crafting and using my patterns and my fabric and my yarn. So I decided that I was going to write out at least the next set of projects that are probably going to take me through the rest of the year. And then I went shopping in the House of Keeley and started taking my patterns, either the printed ones I've already printed out or ones that I physically bought, and kind of pairing them up to fabrics I already had that could match the fabric requirements or kind of meet at least a 90% need of the pattern. And then I kind of just put them in bags. So like this one, I am going to try and make top B and D, or top B, skirt D, nope, what? Yeah, skirt D, using this bumblebee pattern that I have, and then this plain black cotton I have. I'm gonna have way more than enough for this one, thankfully, because I have 4 yards of both fabrics. What has become really apparent is that I need to stop buying fabric 2 yards at a time. I don't know why that's my thing. I have a lot of like paired pieces that are 2 yards and 2 yards. And most of the patterns that I do are like 2 1/4, 2 1/2. So it's gonna take some fabric Tetris for some of these. The next one is something I've been carrying around for a while, but I want to make these little iPad backpacks out of, I've gotten this fabric and this one from, I think it was both from Joann's, and then I have like a dark gray, but like a warm gray poly cotton to do the internal lining, and then I have quilting interfacing to kind of like bulk these up. Next is I wanted to make some fancy bucket hats, and I have this really pretty kind of like paisley maroon fabric, and then this very light polka dot yellow that matches pretty well with some of the color schemes. I think it would be cute to have this like fall themed bucket hat. This one's still up in the air because I really do like this fabric and I don't know if I want to waste it on hats. Oh no. Let's see. For this one, the very first sewing project I did after I got my machine, instead of doing anything even remotely related to learning or anything like that, I decided that I was going to make this collared shirt for my husband, and it shockingly turned out as well as could be for a first-time project. So I would like to redeem myself with this now discontinued kind of tie-dye color, and I have a very nice dark blue to go with it. Again, this is one of those ones where I only bought 2 yards at a time, so I'm gonna have to be very strategic in how I place the patterns. I know on the first go around I didn't know anything about cutting patterns or anything like that, so I wasted a lot of fabric, so much fabric. I think I ended up using like 4 or 5 yards total to get this shirt done. Lessons have been learned, so hopefully I can do it in 2. Next one. This is actually one that I bought online from Wardrobe by Me. It is actually a jogger style sweatpant with like an open leg instead of like the closed off ankles. However, that's the style of like dress pant that my husband likes to wear a lot. So on a whim, I got some suiting khaki that I'm going to make some fancy work joggers, and probably an abomination. But we'll see. I think it'll look really nice with this tie-dye button up. But again, this is the man that wears flip-flops to work because he works in like a millennial company and they don't really care. So of course joggers, suiting joggers are gonna be fine. Next up, I'm going to make this set from the It's So Simple. These I got at, this pattern I got at Walmart, and it was only like $2. And what I like is that it tells you the yardage on the front instead of having to find it on the back. I know it's supposed to be like a pajama set, but I'm going to try and fancy it up a bit to kind of have like one of those like cute summer sets. And then I'm going to be making it out of this fabric that I found in the clearance section at Joann's. I bought out the rest of the ream and figured that I would find something for it eventually. I think it's gonna look really cute as a set. Maybe just the top, maybe not the bottoms, we'll see. I think I have just enough fabric to do the tops and bottoms, but like definitely gonna do the shirt first. Next is going to be a dress that I have been putting off the entire time. It's going to be, I haven't decided if I want the long sleeve or the short sleeve yet, because the lengths of the dresses are different as well. Like, so short sleeve is a longer dress, long sleeve is shorter dress. I think I kind of want to do short sleeves with the shorter dress or long sleeves with the longer dress. I do have enough fabric to do that. I'm going to use this kind of like dusty blue double gauze. And I have 4 yards of that, so I think it should be good enough. I did watch a tutorial on how to do this on YouTube, and I think this might be the most technically advanced project that I will have tackled to date. So that should be an interesting day. Oof. Next is, I just got this pattern, even though I'm supposed to be on a pattern buying ban, from Walmart. What I want to do is make this kind of like shirt dress, like say it's a shirt dress, but I kind of like this look a lot. And what I'm going to be using is, I was gifted a bunch of top sheets for, I think it's a king size bed. And this one is a bamboo cotton sheet, so it's super nice, super soft. And I think based on what I looked up online, a king size sheet is approximately 6 yards, so I should have more than enough to make this shirt dress, and it should be like nice and cooling, and I really like the pattern. I have a white bamboo sheet as well that I'm trying to figure out what to use it for. It might just end up being lining for other things, mostly because I don't want to walk around in an all white jacket dress thing. But yeah, so we got that. Oh, I'm gonna make my desk fall. The next one is this simplicity dress that I think I grabbed this after I grabbed and had these two fabrics cut. So it's going to be a bit tight on the overdress. I think if I shorten the sleeves and shorten the overdress length, I should have more than enough. I'm like a yard short. We'll see, but I have this really cute printed tulle. That it's super pretty, and I found this beautiful like mauve satin type, and it's like, it just works so well. I'm really excited to see how it turns out, and it'll be kind of my first time ever working with tulle, so yay for new experiences. I'm not gonna put that on that desk. Let's see, next I'm going to make this kind of tunic top from the Vogue patterns. With the rest, I bought 2 colors of the double gauze to make that dress. I should have more than enough to do the shirt, and I'll probably make a game time decision on if I want to do the dress instead. I feel like I make or wear a lot of dresses, so it might be more beneficial to do that. However, the reason I do that is because I don't have a lot of shirts that are not like work shirts to wear out. So this might be a way to like up my casual wear, so I'm not always in workout clothes or work clothes. Let's see. The next one's going to be, so I have made this half zip pullover from Wardrobe by Me. I think I'm on like 10 times now in the same size. So first and foremost, I was gonna make a more permanent pattern for it out of some muslin, just because I make it so often that like the paper pattern is super bulky. I constantly feel like I'm like messing up measurements because it's folding and unfolding, folding and unfolding. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet, make a permanent pattern, kind of finish off the edges so that it doesn't stretch and it doesn't fray. And then I will be making a lightweight linen pullover as a commission. And this is fabric that I got. Some of the Walmarts have these like sections where they're like pre-cut bundles of fabric that they don't normally sell. A lot of the times it is these kind of like knitted fabrics. I also got some like polyester spandex from that section as well. So gonna be doing that. Probably this is gonna be sooner rather than later. Definitely before Christmas. And then I think the final one that I've got prepped is this Vogue pattern. I definitely want to make the short sleeve shirt. I want to make the shorts as well, but I don't think I have nearly enough of this fabric. I got this from the clearance section or the closeout section at Joann's and bought out the ream, and could not find another bolt of this. But it's this like, I don't even know what it is. It might even just be like curtain stuff, but like it's lightweight, it's kind of gauzy, it's definitely some kind of synthetic, but it's got these cute little like squares in it, that I think is gonna make a really cute top. And like it's gonna be super flowy, super lightweight. But yeah, I think I have just shy of 4 yards of this. And like just shy, I think it's like 4 or 3.8. But I think it's gonna make a really nice shirt. And like, if I can't make the shorts as well, I'm gonna try and make 2 shirts, just like 2 different sizes. Because like I feel like this is gonna be the perfect summer shirt. And those are the ones that I've prepped today. I have like a long list that I'm trying to put together. I haven't even started on like parsing out all of my yarn. But the goal, besides like notions and interfacing, is to not buy any new fabric or new yarn for the rest of the year. And kind of work through what I have, because it's all taking up a ton of space right now. And I'm really limited on like storage space, as it were, and me continuously buying more fabric is really not helping that. So be prepared to see a lot more sewing content from me. I did try and plan out my weeks to be a bit more like, this day is when I do like pattern prep or like fabric cutting. This day is the days that I sew. This is the day that I do kind of like crochet stuff, so I don't like ruin my wrists prematurely. Don't want to have early arthritis as a 30-year-old or a 33-year-old. And I don't want to have to give up crocheting because I'm not doing it in a wrist healthy manner. So thank thank you so much, and I look forward to sharing all these projects with you guys.